Hi, I'm Kenika. This is a video tutorial Lucky Bag, a cute crochet purse with a kid's lock clasp. It's small, simple, and perfect to keep your tiny treasures. All the tools and material that I use: a plastic kid's lock clasp, the size 3 and 3.5 inch, and a ball chain. Everyone can make this thing, but you better mix and match color in your version. And cotton mill 5 ply. Next, I use crochet hook 3.0mm, scissors, and needles. I use two sides. The big one for keeping the yarn tail, and the small one can go to the clasp holes. It's tiny enough for sewing the back to the frame. Stitch markers, and this is the optional. The small needle is really sharp. I don't trust my fingers anymore. So, in the left hand, I'm using tweezers to grab and help me while I'm sewing. That's all. Let's crochet together. Start with the back's bottom. Grab the yarn cotton mill 5 ply. Make a slip knot. Use crochet hook. Twist the yarn over, pull through loop. Next, make 10 chain for starting. Yarn over, pull through loop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Try to make it loose, then start row 1. Place your thumb at chain 10 as a mark. Make chain 1, does not count as a stitch. Then make 10 single crochet, turn the chain, and insert the hook into the chain back bump. Here it is. So I insert the hook into chain 10 back bump. Make a single crochet, pull up the loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. 1. This is single crochet, and make the stitch back bump. 2. 3. 4. Now we make 4 stitches. This is the stitch that we counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep continuing. Total 10 single crochet. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Row 1 finish, total 10 stitches. Next, row 2, turn your work. Start with 1 chain. Does not count it as a stitch. Then make 10 single crochet across all the stitch. Insert the hook into the first stitch. Pull up the loop, yarn over, pull through to 1, 2, 3, across all the stitch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Row to finish total 10 stitches. Turn your work. Do the same. Start with 1 chain does not count as a stitch. Make 10 single crochet across all the stitch. 1. To 10. Row 3 finish total 10 stitches. Turn your work. Start with 1 chain and 10 single crochet across all the stitch. 1. 9. 10. Row 4 finish total 10 stitches. Keep continuing as the back's bottom. Total 14 rows. Like this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And if it's narrow like this, just pull it a little side to side, straight. Next, I will skip to row 14. Now row 14, start with 1 chain and 9 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we have 9 single crochet. We're making row 14 as the border. Here, as a corner, 3 single crochet into the same stitch, and 12 single crochet, corner, 8 single crochet, corner, and 12 single crochet. So after 9 single crochet, we're going to make 3 single crochet into the same stitch in here, in the last stitch. 1, 2, 3 in the same stitch as a corner. Then turn to the side. Work 12 single crochet in each row end along the side edge. Insert a hook at the row end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 single crochet. Next, as a corner, make 3 single crochet into the same stitch into the edge of starter chain. Insert the hook. 1, 2, 3 into the same stitch. Then make 8 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Then make 3 single crochet into the same stitch at the edge of starter chain. 1, 2, 3 in the same stitch. Then turn your work. Make 12 single crochet in the row end. Crochet while keep the tail inside. 1, 2, 3, 11, 12, and finish with 2 single crochet into the same stitch. Reinsert the hook where the first single crochet was made. 1, 2 as a corner, so row 14 as the border. Finish with total 52 stitches. Next, we're going to make the back's body. I'm gonna count it as row 1. This is the stitch that we're counting, and this is the front loop only, facing you, and this is the back loop only, facing away from you. So row 1 as the back's body, we're going to work with back loop only. This is the result. So continue crochet without joining. Insert the hook into the back loop only. Make 52 single crochet. 1, and next 2, 3. The front loop will show up. Cause we crochet without joining, mark the first stitch of the row. You can use stitch markers, but I just use a thread. Just mark where the first stitch is. Continue working. Make a single crochet across the back loop only. I will skip to the last. The back's body, row 1 finish, total 52 stitches. Next, row 2, start crochet without joining. Insert a hook into the stitch. Make 52 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep repeating. 17 rows total. I'm skipping. Now at row 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. Don't forget to mark the first stitch of the row, cause we crochet without joining. Keep continuing. Make 52 single crochet each row. Let's meet at row 17. She always shows her potential. Now row 17. Finish total 52 stitches. The back's body finish total 17 rows. Cut the yarn and leave the loop. Use the yarn needle to keep the tail. Skip the next stitch. Then insert the needle into the next. Pull the needle. Go back to reinsert into the finished spot on the previous loop. Then pull the needle till it looks neat and smooth. Flip to inside. Insert the needle into the back of stitch. Pull the needle. Go back 1 stitch and insert the needle again into the back of stitch. Create the wrap loop in the back of stitch. Repeat 2 times to secure the yarn tail. Recheck. 52 stitches total. Okay, finish crochet part. Cut the yarn tail. Next, we're going to seal it with a clasp by using a backstitch. First start, find the balance. Using a stitch markers, counting from 3 single crochet increase 1, 2 single crochet, and go to the top of stitch. Mark it with stitch markers, and the opposite. Count from 3 single crochet increase 1, 2, and go to the top of stitch. Mark it. Then pull the stitch markers side to side to find the balance. You can see the bottom line. No, it's not the right spot to start. So move stitch marker to the left. Move to the left stitch. And this side too. Pull it side to side. Check the balance. Yes, I will start in this spot. Recheck it again. 1 stitch in the stitch marker and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 5. Like this. Total 52 stitches. That has 25 holes on the clasp. And 1 where the stitch markers. 25 holes. And 1. All fit total 52 stitches that we have. Perfect. We will start with 2 stitches and end with 2 stitches too to secure the starting and ending. Let's go. I think I will ban her in this room. Use the yarn about 1 elbow length, about 15 inch. But more is better than less. And use only 3 strands for sewing. But some color of cotton meal are softer, like brown. You can tone it apart by hand, so you have to use 4 strands for sewing. Cause when you sew, the thread rubs against the sewing holes of the crafts. That can make it break easily. And when it happens, it's kind of a nightmare, I was telling you. But this color is okay. I use 3 strands for sewing. And this is the hardest part for me. It's really, really tiny. Forgot to breathe. My hand is too big to this work, so use tweezers to grab the thread. 3 strands. Finally. This is the first stitch to start. But we need to secure the tail. So we start in here. Insert the needle into the back of stitch. Pull the needle. But don't pull the yarn through. Keep it inside the stitch. And go back 1 stitch. Insert the needle into the back of stitch. Create a wrap loop in the back of stitch. Like this. To secure the starting tail, I make it twice. Go back 1 stitch and insert a needle. Should come out behind the stitch where we start sewing. Then insert a needle into the back bar. Pull the needle. Now we secure the yarn tail ready for start. Insert a needle into the first stitch. The stitch next to the marker. Pull the needle. And insert the needle to the crafts. First stitch to first hole from in to outside. Like this. Then pull the needle. It's hard to keep everything in place at first start. Just follow me step by step. Everything will be in place when we start second stitch and second holes. Insert the needle into the stitch with the stitch marker from out to inside. Then pull the needle. Now 1 stitch made. We make it double for secure the starting. Reinsert the needle into the next, the first stage where we start, through the first hole on the clasp. Use your finger to avoid the yarn twisting, then pull the needle. And reinsert the needle into the marked stitch from out to inside. Pull the needle. Now we have 2 stitches for secure starting. Keep it in place. Next, we using backstitch, so we skip the next stitch. Then insert the needle into the next. Through the second hole of the clasp, like this, and then we going back. Pull the needle, but I keep the loop loose. I will tighten the loop after I insert the needle into the next spot. Go back to reinsert the previous hole through the stitch that we was skipped, calling my left hand tweezers. I will use its leaf, crochet work, and stitch up, then insert the needle through the stitch and keep it under the loop. Pull the needle. I keep the loop loose too. Then insert the needle into the next stitch, the stitch that not insert yet, like this, through the next hole on the clasp. Like this. And then before we pull the needle, pull the yarn, tighten the loop, all of it. Make it tight but not too much, and try to keep the first stitch in place. Then pull the needle and leave the loop loose. Go back and reinsert again. Make a back stitch and lift the stitch up. Make it under the loop. Then pull the needle. Leave the loop loose. Then insert the needle into the next stitch, through the next hole on the clasp. Then tighten the loop. Make it tight but not too much. Pull the needle and go back to reinsert made a back stitch. Lift the stitch up. Make it under the loop. Pull the needle and leave the loop loose. Then insert the needle into the next stitch, through the next hole of the clasp. Tighten the loop. Go back to reinsert. I think now you can find the rhythm how to sewing it by using a back stitch. Under the loop, pull the needle. leave the loop, insert to the next. Tighten the loop. That's all. Keep sewing it. I will skip to the last stitch. Insert the needle into the last stitch next to the mark and through the hole of the clasp. Pull the needle. Go back to reinsert. Lift the stitch up. Keep the needle under the loop. Pull the needle and insert the needle into the marked stitch. Tighten the loop. Pull the needle and go back to reinsert. Keep the needle under the loop. Pull the needle. Reinsert the needle into the marked stitch. Repeat it again. Make a double stitch to finish. Lift the stitch up. Pull the needle. Finish. 2 stitches, start and finish. Let's keep the yarn tail. Insert the needle into the back of stitch. Pull the needle. Go back 1 stitch and insert the needle again. Then pull the needle. Create the wrap loop in the back of stitch. I make it twice to secure the tail. That's it. Cut the yarn. Recheck. Start and finish. We made 2 stitches. Make another side. In this side, just the same. Keep going. I skipped to cut the yarn tail. Finish crochet and sewing part. Keep a bit detail. I use tweezer to push the back bar into the frame. You may use something thin like a ruler or cutter. Push the stitch back bar into the frame. That's it. Clasp. And I use a ball chain insert into the whole clasp. As a keychain or hanging around your bag, you can mix all the color in your own version. ไปละนะ Bye. See you.